Hello, Cedar Falls. This is Mayor Rob Green, and I'm here with Roy Fielding today. Roy asked me a couple of weeks ago if I'd be willing to do a proclamation for Learn to Swim Day.
Thank you, Rob. Again, my mother has been involved in swimming since 1958, and this was before Ray Edwards was a pool, which was about 1960. But she'd take us down, and she was involved with swimming lessons it was kind of the cooling pond for the power plant for CFU. And we did that. Ray Edwards was built. She was very much involved with that. And she had her baby pool there where she taught her little ones for years and years and years, generations of students, and she'd end up with the grandchildren of kids that she had. And it was just an amazing process. And kids would come back and they really loved learning from her. And Cedar Falls, to me, became a very good swimming from a competition standpoint over the years. Don't know, it was from mother's swimming lessons. I want to hope so during that period of time, but it was just a wonderful summer experience for the pool to open up, and kids would be coming in for the swimming lessons and trying to become as water safe as possible. And that was one of the key things that she really wanted to develop, is that everybody should be a swimmer. Everyone should have lessons so they can be as water safe as possible. She was 95 years of age when she stopped teaching. That was the last summer she did the 3 to 5 year olds, and that was at the falls. And then I think her last summer of doing the water exercise class was when she was 97. Wow. Unfortunately, she passed away, wonderful life of 99 and a half years, and passed away in November of 2018.
Oh, well, what a testament to public service for the community. So I'm very delighted to be able to issue a proclamation in her name. I'll go ahead and do that now.
Jen Fielding Learn to Swim Day, May 16th, 2020. Whereas swimming and aquatic-related activities relate to good physical and mental health and enhance the quality of life for all people, and whereas education plays an essential role in water safety for preventing drowning and minimizing the risk of recreational water-related injuries, and whereas the Centers for Disease Control states that on average more than 3,500 Americans drown every year in non-boating accidents, about 10 deaths per day, with 1 in 5 being younger than age 14. And whereas for more than 50 years, Ms. Jen Fielding taught generations of Cedar Falls children to swim, beginning in 1958 until 2014, and left a lasting legacy of local water safety, evidenced by the city's naming of the baby pool at Ray Edwards Pool in her honor in 1997. And whereas it is fitting to dedicate the National Learn to Swim Day in memory of Ms. Fielding's commitment to water safety in Cedar Falls. Now, therefore, I, Robert M. Green, Mayor of the City of Cedar Falls, do hereby recognize May 16, 2020 as Jen Fielding Learn to Swim Day in Cedar Falls, and encourage all residents to understand and practice water safety and to learn to swim for the sake of enjoyment, exercise, and personal safety. Signed the 16th day of May, 2020.
Congratulations on the day. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. And do you have any closing words of safety for our residents?
I think everyone should remember it's not just swimming pools. Most of the drownings are taking place on other bodies of water that we need to, again, have these kids as water safe as possible. And that was Mother's dream, again, to get everybody to be a swimmer. And we need to understand that water competency, a lot of people have been surveyed and they think they're very water competent, but when they actually do the testing on them, they're not. And one of the things that I work with the American Red Cross a lot, we've tried to develop a water competency test, which is basically to enter the water, submerge the head, come up to the surface, be able to rotate around to find an exit point, stay on the surface for a minute, travel 25 yards, and then exit. And this is going to vary from environment to environment, but this would be a water competency. You don't have to have perfect strokes like we all want to have and all that, but we need to be safe in and around the water. And one of the other big things that is being addressed more and more is to get children in properly fitted Coast Guard approved life jackets.
Thank you so much. I appreciate your coming in, Roy, today.
Thank you.